And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of These Are Vanilla Beans. This one I just sliced.
The men were located by the U.S. Coast Guard and picked up by a cargo ship.
Yeah, I know, I'm growing a garden under my fingernails. And then this is one that I have not cut yet.
Talking about the ordeal. Nicholas Ndoya and his friend got lost while hiking through the Santa Ana Mountains on Easter Sunday. 3 days later, rescuers found
what you do, you use a paring knife or you can use scissors. I'm using a pair of scissors, a big pair of scissors. This is the end where it attaches to the plant, and this is the opposite end. And what you do is you take a pair of scissors or a paring knife, and you just slice it in half up right up here, and so you up to like right up here, so you keep it together, just like this one is split. Now let me show you. Yeah, I did bring it in here for a second there. I thought I didn't bring it. I thought it was over here, but it was actually over here. Thing that says $7.99. This is just a cheap bottle of vodka. You see all the vanilla beans in there? I've only put 2 beans in there today. Annette Funicello. For those of us old enough to remember who she is, or who she was, you're going to be missed. You know, we used to watch you on the Mickey Mouse Club. And I never watched many of your movies, I will be honest with you about that. And when I did watch you on the Mickey Mouse Club, it was in reruns. But gosh, how many boys had crushes on her? Anyway, so back to this. This is, I got this in San Antonio when I was still living there. There was a liquor store in a shopping center, basically catty corner to the apartment complex. And what I first did, because I was having a hard time finding, you see the beans in there. I went to Whole Foods in San Antonio, and there were like 1 or 2 beans in a spice jar, and they weren't very big. They weren't it wasn't this type of bean. They were the less plump, more expensive beans. These are larger, cheaper. And a friend of mine on All Recipes said, "Why don't you order from Amazon?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't know I could order things like that from Amazon. I knew I could order books from Amazon, but anyway." So I ordered like a dozen or a half dozen. I think I ordered half a dozen of the beans, and I put them in here, plus the beans, the few beans that I bought at Whole Foods I put in here. Now these are better for this. These larger, plumper. I'm getting the vanilla all over this box down here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all of the beans, because I don't want to put all of the beans in here. Okay, understand, all but 2 of the beans that are in here are about 3 years old. So, and
still, they're going strong.
Yeah, they're still going strong. And see, I'd like a darker extract. I like it basically an almost black, you know, or a more solid color. But you see that?
Is there a way to dehydrate the vanilla beans and keep them?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Maybe?
Oh, if you didn't hear my wife, she asked if there was a way to dehydrate the beans, and I didn't think about that. It's a good idea, because we've been doing a lot of dehydrating.
And spread the dehydrator hasn't.
Either caught fire or broken down, yeah.
It's probably helping in pumping.
Yeah. We've probably turned it off for a couple of days and let it rest. But anyway, so I don't know. I probably put about half to 2/3 of the beans we got today in here. After I process, all processing is taking the bean like that and cutting it in half.
I know if you buy Watkins vanilla, they always tell you to use half of what the recipe calls for because it's so strong.
But see, we could sell stuff like
if they say use if they use a teaspoon, you only use half a teaspoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, see, we could make it strong. Now, see, there's another bottle of vodka in there.
But we're saving that to drink in case of emergency.
So I'm gonna have to. We'll see. See, I have basically emptied and filled this thing a couple of times or more. You don't use a whole lot of vanilla extract. One, with this, you still have that vodka taste because it's not the strongest stuff in the world. And yeah, when you first start this, hey, go get a bottle of vodka about this size. I don't know if you can read. I can't read anything because I don't have, can't get my glasses this month. Anyway, so you get a bottle about this size, half a dozen to a dozen beans put in there. At least once a week you want to sit there and shake it up really good, and that'll help get the flavor all through there and the color all through there. And I don't know if you can. Let me show you you see specks of the vanilla. So we could sell stuff like this. Probably make some decent money if we could figure out who to sell it to. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Have a great day. And it's my wife's birthday. Happy birthday, sweetie.
You're welcome.